Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Tanner's Favorite Things. I am Tanner Knight, and today we've got a box. So if you come here for guitar content only, and you've been bummed by the amount of drum content that I've been doing a lot lately, then I apologize. I don't want to mislead anybody, but I have been focusing more on the drums lately and trying to dial in my drum kit, my drum sound, you name it, get my skills up. So this is, in fact, another drum item. But what is it? Is it related to the Tama Superstar kit, the Tama Royal Star kit, or maybe something different? In fact, it is a Tama or Tama. I'm going to start saying Tama because that is the correct way. But this is the Tama, what's the number on this? The TS120. The TS120 is the snare version of the Tama Techstar version of their electronic drums. So this is the snare that I just picked up on its own, and you can see that it has two inputs, one for the rimshot and one for the regular old snare input. So now we finally have a complete set of these Techstar drums. So let's go ahead and put this together and hear the whole kit with 3 toms, 1 snare, and a kick. All right, so I've got the 4th tom here, which is now the snare because of the rimshot. And it's real noisy if you have the lavalier mic on, but we're just going to show you the audio with the direct input into my audio interface, my Focusrite Scarlett 18920. So let's go ahead and do that right now. Oh, also, excuse my lack of a stand for this additional snare. I ordered a dual mount tom stand for these 2 guys here that just hasn't arrived yet. Oh, look at that. Hitting the stand works to trigger the actual drum. Okay, that looks like it's peaking a little bit. So let me bring that level down just a hair. Okay, we're good to go. So this kit sounds like this. So as you can see, you get quite the array of sounds when you add that 5th part of the kit here, the snare. And I don't know what happened to the snare of this kit, if it even shipped with it. I have a feeling that they had different tiers where they spec'd different amounts of pads per set. And this was maybe just like a lower tier set that didn't come with the snare. But in any event, it's nice having it here. It certainly adds a 5th element, so to speak. And it's actually a 6th element too. Let's just explore the sound of this snare and this rimshot trigger here. So it's you know, exactly as we experienced before. If we tune it up, we can add more of a tone. This bend option adds a little looseness to the head, as it were, or from above, kind of a surreal sound. That's right in the middle, but I like a little bit of bend from below, just a little bit. That dial is just noise. Like it somewhere in the middle. Decay, can keep it really short if we want. Or crank it all the way up. Again, somewhere in the middle, kind of a sweet spot. Attack is kind of the opposite. Let's go all the way 0 first. Adds a little chick, chick, chick to the sound. Keep that right in the middle. And then sensitivity, I like that right around 75%. And here's that rim shot. It's not necessarily a rim shot per se, but it gives you basically a sixth sound to toggle around. Here, let's just mess around with that. That's the emphasis dial. Leave that kind of in the middle. Again, we have a noise level. I have it all the way down right now. That's all the way up. It's just static, sounds like. Keep that down. Tone, we can change the tone. That's a volume for a tone, and then you can tune the tone with the tune. Keep that pretty low. Add a little bend from below. It's tuned pretty high, around 55%. Our decay, that's all the way down. It's all the way up. So, pretty standard controls. So right now I have these toms kind of tuned in a major triad. Bum, bum, bum. It's a first inversion triad. Bum, bum, bum. So that's one way you can tune them. You can tune them in any intervals you want, as long as you can hear it. It's not perfect because it doesn't have chromatic dialing on here, but it's just tuning that you can kind of grab a sense of a tune. So I haven't quite figured out how to manipulate the memory function on this kit, but if you just toggle it up to memory, this is what I don't think you can change these settings actually, but correct me if I'm wrong. These are the built-in sounds that you get. Just slight variations between the toms. So that's one way you can play the kit, but if I switch all of these to manual, we get all of the sounds that I dialed in previously. So there you go. That's all I wanted to do with this video is unbox this brand new snare for the Tama Techstar 305 set. This fills up all the channels on the board. We have all of them in use, and it's nice. This is now, again, it's not a complete set because we don't have cymbals represented here, but we do have a snare, 3 toms, a kick, and a rim shot, quote unquote. So lots of cool sounds, lots that you can do with this. We'll go ahead and keep playing with this in the future, but if you have any questions or things you'd like to see on this kit, let me know, and hopefully we can show you those right here on Tanner's Favorite Things. Like and subscribe if you like this kind of content, that always helps, and we will see you on the next one.